Allo, oui, bonsoir. I'm Mademoiselle and this is my second channel. So before we get into this video, these people are making so much noise outside. And I got shit to do, and this video has to be filmed, so I apologize, okay? If you hear it, I apologize. If you don't, thank the Lord, right? So today, we are going to be discussing why everyone hates Haitians, okay? AKA debunking Haitian stereotypes, all right? Before I go over them, comment down below. What are the most common Haitian stereotypes that you've heard, okay? Because I think I'm gonna go through all of them. I think I'm gonna hit all of them. But just in case I don't, or just in case, you know, you think you're a mind reader, drop them down below, okay? I asked you guys on Instagram, what are the common stereotypes and misconceptions that people have about Haitians, or that you've heard about Haitians? Now today's Kreyòl word of the day is jaloux, okay, which means jealous, because I feel like people be jealous of the Haitians, okay? They mad, they not as up, they mad. That's why we have all of these stereotypes. It's like not every country, every nationality, every race has its own stereotypes. But I must say that realistically speaking, there are a lot of stereotypes that a lot of the times do have some truth to them. Some of them that I've heard in general about any other country or of any race or even Haitian, sometimes I'm like, well, I do know a lot of people who do that, but that doesn't mean all of us do that, okay? At the end of the day, just because you see a large majority or some or one of someone from somewhere do something doesn't mean they're all the same, okay? So that's something I had to say to clear the air. Now, the first misconception that a lot of people have, okay? The biggest Haitian stereotype has to be that we all do voodoo. Now, this is the thing, right? Voodoo is very prominent in Haiti, okay? It just is. And a lot of the reason that it's very prominent is because back in the days when the slaves came to Haiti, they were forced to practice Christianity. This is why a lot of reasons a lot of people see that there's like certain things regarding the Catholic religion, and people try to say, you know, the Catholic religion is voodooism because, you know, it coincides in a way when it comes to certain prolific figures, etc. It's because when the slaves were practicing the Christianity that was forced upon them, they also intertwined their native religions, their native African religions with it. So a lot of things from the Catholic religion that are intertwined with Haitian voodoo itself. Doesn't mean that everyone does voodoo. I did a video about voodoo. I'm going to link it down below on my main channel about a year or so ago. I would like to do another one, but I'm just too lazy and I don't know what else to do. Like, well, I don't think that like voodoo is voodoo, okay? A lot of people think that, you know, we just run around putting hexes on people and everyone practices it and it's just such an evil thing. But in actuality, voodoo is at the end of the day a religion. Don't be commenting your mumbo jumbo, ridiculous, disrespectful, condescending comments down below about voodoo, because at the end of the day, if you're not educated, if you're not well versed, if you're just regurgitating information that was set upon you when you were younger, I don't want to hear it, okay? It is a religion. It is something that people practice. It is not always used for evil. It is not supposed to be used to put hexes on people. Can it be used for that? Yes, the same way how Catholics, etc. were out here persecuting people and cutting people's heads off in the name of the Lord, okay? So my thing is, if we're gonna play the voodoo is evil card, I'd love to know what you guys think about Christianity and Catholicism and all the other religions that was forced upon all types of people who didn't believe in it, okay? There's people still currently to this day being persecuted for their beliefs, and I just don't believe that is fair. So if you're Haitian and you do voodoo, good for you. Keep doing what you do. As long as you're not using it for evil, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. For those of you who frown upon it, keep your opinions to yourself. We all know that a lot of people frown upon it. We all know that a lot of people don't accept it. But don't try to push your beliefs on other people. Other people believe in whatever they want to believe in, okay? It is what it is. No one needs your crusade all up in my comment section. Thank you. You will be blocked. Next common stereotype about Haitians is that we eat dirt. Now, when I first heard this, I was like, all right, this has to be the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life. Until I did some research. There is actually some truth to this. And what I see actually really made this go like legit to the point where it was like everyone was saying it was a documentary that was posted a while back online about pregnant women in Haiti eating mud cookies. Now, the thing is, in many parts of Haiti, there are Haitians that eat mud. Or dirt, and that's because they believe that there's lots of nutrients in the soil that will help them, because a lot of places in Haiti is impoverished. A lot of them don't have food, so when they're pregnant, you know, they need the nutrients for both them and the baby, so they eat mud cookies and, you know, stuff like that in order to get the nutrients. There is some truth to it.
Okay, listen, man. This cake, they call it in Haiti galette. This one, first of all, the pregnant ladies, they eat it like medicine. It's like a kind of medicine they ate.
It's not just any old mud. This is a special mud. Where does it come from?
And this one is a special mud. They bring it from the central department. They put some salt, and sometimes they put a cube of Maggi on it.
So the reality of the situation is, this is something that poor people do eat, but even in better times, people eat. Is that true?
Exactly. It's like something they eat every day, like bread, like you're eating bread every day.
Does it mean that all Haitians eat mud and dirt? No. And at first when I heard this, I was like, this is some bullshit. I don't know, like, listen, I want to fight. But no, this is actually something. There's documentaries that were made on it. I will link those down below as well. And with that being said, Haiti is all poor, okay? That's another misconception that I hear all the time, okay? Every time someone hears that I'm Haitian, their first thing is,
oh my God, is your family in Haiti okay?
Oh my God, is there anything I can do to help?
Bitch, did I ask you for help? Did I ask you for help? No? Okay. I understand some people be trying to help, but I just don't like walking around feeling like I'm a motherfucking charity case. So that's one thing. A lot of people seem to believe that everyone who comes from Haiti is poor. I have really affluent Haitian family members that live in houses bigger than mine, okay? Bigger than yours. And then I have Haitian family that still lives in, you know, like, not poor. They're not poor. They eat. You know, they're not like broke as hell, but they're not as wealthy as some of the other family members I have. There's lots of Haitians that live in legit mansions. There's lots of affluent parts of Haiti, okay? Don't think that what CNN, Fox, and ABC is showing you is the complete and only Haiti, just like America. Can you compare Beverly Hills to some of the worst parts of Chicago or LA? Can you compare the worst parts of Florida to some of the best parts of New York? No. At the end of the day, it's 50 states in this motherfucking country. You can't compare one spot to another. Same thing with Haiti. There's different parts of Haiti, and every single one has its own special thing and its own types of people with its own type of culture, its own type of food, and most importantly, its own type of income brackets, okay? You could go to one part that's like the slums. You could go to the other part that's like, oh shit, they got more money than me. Watch your mouth before you try to call all of Haiti poor or all Haitians poor. And that brings me to the fact that Haitians eat sand and tree bark. I've never heard of this one. Comment down below if you've heard of this. Like, I asked you guys on Instagram, like, what are the common stereotypes you hear about Haitians? And some people commented that, and I was just like, I never heard of that one before. I might just be ignorant. Another common stereotype is that we don't know how to dress. Now, this is the thing. If anybody knows me, they know me from my afro, my outfits, and my heels, okay? I'm one of those people, I take pride in dressing very, very well all of the damn time, all right? I'm one of those people, like, you ask me to go to, you know, the movies with you, I'm coming in dressed, heels, all that. Like, I just always dress up everywhere I go. There's no such thing as dressing casual for me. I've toned it down a lot lately because I'm mostly in the gym, so it's like it's easier for me to go out then go to the gym, or go to the gym then go out. So a lot of the times I am in gym clothes, but aside from that, I'm dressed 9 times out of 10. So it's just like when people try to come to me and they're like, oh my God, you dress so well for a Haitian. Hey y'all, do you want to get smacked? Do you want to get smacked? M'ta envie ba on bon petit soufflette. Because it's like, now this is the thing. I feel like this stereotype comes from the fact that a lot of us growing up, we're wearing some crazy shit. Okay, we have to be real here. We have to be real. Now this is the thing. Luckily for me, my mom dressed me up everywhere I go, and I guess that's what translated to me being adult, dressing up everywhere I go. My mom, we going to the supermarket, I got a poofy ass dress on, white shoes, frilly socks, all that whole nine. Okay, my mom believed that I always had to look good no matter where I went, no matter what it was, no matter who I was around. She always felt like I had to be dressed. That's just my mom. But she did used to put some very questionable shit on me sometimes when it came to going to school. And that caused me to get made fun of. And it's like, how the hell you dress me up to go to the supermarket, but you can't put something cute on me to go to school? Nonetheless, she did used to try to put the frilly dresses on me in school, but that wasn't cool because it's like my friends for a dress down day, because I went to Catholic school, they wearing freaking jeans and a t-shirt with some popping ass Air Force Ones, and I got a frilly dress with some Payless shoes on, and it's like, bro, why you doing that to me, right? Like, why? Okay, I know we all remember wearing those polo assassins, boys, okay, those polo assassins or girls, those shirts from Bobby and all these pants from Bargain Man and just off-brand stuff and things that sometimes didn't match, but a lot of times we didn't have the choice, and a lot of times our parents were just trying to keep us warm or just trying to buy things that they can afford. Okay, that's just, though, I think that's where it comes from, and sometimes it just don't look good, and a lot of times Haitians don't want to hear that. They're just like, I bought this, I said you wear it, so you wear it. So I feel like that's where a lot of it comes from. A lot of it does come from our parents just trying to make ends meet and putting clothes on us that they can afford, that keeps us warm a lot of the time, because a lot of times I see this happen a lot in the winter. So it's just like, I feel like a lot of people need to have a better understanding of where that comes from. It's not that all Haitians dress bad. It's to the point where, especially when it comes to kids, a lot of them don't have a choice. When it comes to adults, a lot of them don't know any better. And when it comes to the winter, a lot of them are just trying to be warm. My mom be cute in the summer. I'm gonna tell you this right now. My mom be cute in the summer, but you see in the winter, I'll be like, listen, you're embarrassing me. Why you got that on? I'm not even about to lie. I'll be like, listen, you're representing me. I met Theo look my guy woo, and then she curses me out and she changes and she be looking really decent. Okay, I be dressing my mom sometimes. My dad, he's pretty good. You know, he got the little Adidas. He be having the clothes, you know, on fleek. Like, he be looking decent. He be looking very decent. My mom, on the other hand, I just be like, why are you embarrassing me? She's like, oh, leave that flat. Listen, I don't care. You're representing me. You could look cute and warm. So if you have that option, style your parents if it's such an issue. Some odd reason, everyone seems to believe that all Haitians came here illegally on a boat. Now, this is the thing. Not only Haitians, but a lot of immigrants did actually travel here on boats. This is actually a very real thing. Does it mean that all Haitians came here illegally and traveled on boats? Absolutely not. But it is a thing. There's thousands of people who die every single year trying to come to America on boats. Still, I feel like it's a lot less than it used to be, but it's definitely still a thing, okay? There's lots of things happening in a lot of the Central America and South American and Caribbean countries, to the point where a lot of people feel like it's necessary to essentially put their life on the line to get a better life in America. That's just what it is. Doesn't mean that everybody does that, no, but a lot of people do it.
According to Border Patrol, a total of 9 people, 5 men from India, 2 from Jamaica, 1 Bahamian, and a woman from Haiti, all came ashore on Miami Beach early Monday morning.
It doesn't surprise me because people are not really leaving this country. They are coming to this country. When you are from India or when you are from any one of those third world countries, you really want to come here because your opportunities are far better than anyone else.
I think it's very ignorant to believe that all these Haitians in America came here like that. 1, a lot of us were born here. 2, a lot of us did it the right way. 3, a lot of us did come here like that. And with that being said, they shouldn't be faulted for it. At the end of the day, it's not just Haitians that did it. And a lot of them did it for the simple fact that they were escaping things much larger due to a lot of dictatorships and stuff and persecutions and all of this extra shit. So it's like, I feel like it's kind of fucked up to frown upon people who are actually seeking refuge. Sure, it's not legal. It's not the right way. There's better way to do things. But a lot of people don't have a choice. A lot of people don't have family here to bring them in. And if they do, a lot of the times they don't have the money to bring them in. So yeah, keep that in mind. On that note, there's a lot of people who think that Haitians eat cats and dogs. When I first heard this Haitians eat cats and dogs bullshit, I was in high school and I used to be like, what are y'all talking about? Like, I went to Haiti, I ain't seen nobody cook no cat, cook no dog. And then there was one day where my dad said some shit to me and I was just like, now here's the thing. I have a kitten, okay, named Sage, but I also have a bigger cat. She's way older. She's probably like, in human years, she gotta be like 12, 13, 14, 15. She's kind of old, okay? And my other cat, Ivy, she's pretty vicious, okay? She's pretty mean. She's a mean old cat. And my dad be like, oh, tale ma Mademoiselle. And I was like, you gonna eat my cat? And he was like, yeah, let me tell you, they gonna manger chat, they gonna manger chien too. I was like, you eating cats and dogs, bro? So that's a real thing. Like in many parts of Haiti, apparently they do eat cats and dogs. Again, does it mean we all eat cats and dogs? No, I ain't never eat a dog in my life, and I probably never would. Okay, I wouldn't even eat a rabbit. I know some people eat rabbit. I am not eating a rabbit. I'm probably never gonna eat a deer. Okay, anything that I think is cute and cuddly in real life, I'm not gonna eat. Okay, I think deers are cute, cats are cute, dogs are cute, rabbits are cute. I'm not gonna eat it. That's scary. Okay, so it's just like, oh shit. Like when my dad said that, I had to look it up, and I was like, oh shit, this is the thing. People really be out here eating cats and dogs. And again, it's not just Haitians. There's people in all types of countries who eat cats and dogs, because sometimes that's all you have, okay? Sometimes, and in some places, it's a delicacy. It's a little weird, okay, to us that live in America, but it's a thing. There are Haitians out there who do eat cats and dogs. And I mean, what do you expect them to do? Starve? I don't think it's okay, but I'm just saying, like, if I was in that position. No, I'm not eating a cat and dog for nobody. But then again, if I was raised and born in Haiti and I had nothing else to eat, why not? I feel like my dad was just doing it for fun because he was never poor. So I don't know why he was eating cats and dogs. I don't understand that, but it is what it is. He said it tastes good. I don't want to know. People think that Haitians only talk Kreyòl to pop shit. Now, this is the thing. When I was in college, I almost got into a whole fist fight with a man because I said something in Kreyòl when he was trying to talk to one of my friends. I probably was talking shit. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm not even about to lie. I probably was talking shit. I don't remember. But I'm going to say 9 times out of 10, I most likely was talking shit. And I'm not going to lie. Most of the time, when I'm talking Kreyòl with someone and I'm near Americans, I'm talking shit. I'm not going to lie. That's just for me. That's just for me, though. But does that mean every time a Haitian person is near you and they're speaking Kreyòl that they're talking shit? Absolutely not. Like that, I don't understand why people think that. I don't understand why people always assume that, you know, oh,
Well, they're speaking Kreyòl, they're talking about me.
sometimes we can better express something or explain something in Kreyòl. Like, I was born in America, but I kid you not, there's so many things that I don't know in English, and I can only tell you a Kreyòl, and I'm like, oh shit, what's that called? What's that food? Militon. What is militon in English? I have no idea. Like, I know what it looks like, but I can't tell you what it's called in English. Isn't that like coyote, right? I don't know. The point is there's so many things where it's like we can better express it in Kreyòl or in French or whatever the case may be rather than in English. It's not always about you. I don't know why people are so insecure, especially Americans. People always think that someone's talking about them. Not all the time is it someone talking about you. A lot of the times it might be true, because I know that from experience with me, definitely, but that doesn't mean that that's what they're doing all the time. Like, I've eavesdropped on a lot of Haitians conversations while I was out, and I'm just like, they're not even talking about them, and then like people around them will get upset, and I'm just like, bitch, shut up. Apparently all Haitians smell bad. Now, I did have my bit of bullying with smelling some type of way due to Haitian food sticking onto my clothes, and the thing is, it's not that Haitians smell bad per se. I feel like a lot of times when our parents are cooking, the smell does stick to us, and the smell of the food is very foreign to other people. So it's like, for them, it smells. For them, it's like, ugh, what is that? That's disgusting. So I feel like that's where a lot of it comes from. I've also heard that, you know, a lot of Haitians just have poor hygiene. And in one of my past videos, I did speak about one of my friends who was actually having soap and deodorant and lotion and whatever withheld from her, and in turn she was being bullied, and me and my friends used to buy stuff for her. You don't know someone's situation. That's not just a Haitian thing. That could be an anyone thing. I had smelly kids in class all the time, but I tried never to really say something because I always realized, like, you never know. Like, they could be going through something They could not have access to the things that we have. So be very, very mindful before you try to say someone smells bad, especially if you're going to say it near them for them to hear or in their face, because you never know what they're going through. I've always heard this, and I don't think it's a real beef, but a lot of people think that Haitians up north and Haitians down south are like, have this like beef, okay? Like, you know, New York Haitians versus Florida Haitians. And I will tell you this right now. I'm not going to say I don't like Florida Haitians, but they not my cup of tea. A lot of them are just not my cup of tea. I don't like the way they dance compa. I don't really like the way a lot of them move, but it's not all of them. I met some really cool Florida Haitians, or even Texas Haitians, or even Louisiana Haitians. Like, I've met really good ones, but as an overall vibe, yeah, comment down below. Florida Haitians, New York Haitians, what you think about us? What do you think about them? I don't think it's a beef necessarily. I just think we don't fuck with one another like that. And it even shows. Like, if you ever notice when Florida, like, personalities come up to New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Boston, stuff like that, it's never the same amount of love. You ever notice that? Like, there was one time, I'm not going to say any names because I don't want nobody coming for me, because I see that my videos be circulating all types of places and people be getting upset and then I have to curse them out. But anyways, there was a particular comedian that came up here and his show didn't even sell and they had to cancel it. And I'm just like, that's petty as hell, because y'all be the main ones on his Instagram commenting, hee hee ha ha, kek 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 kek. How y'all not going to go support his show? And this shit was definitely promoted for months. Now y'all probably like, why didn't you go? Well, the shit got canceled, so there's no point. I was definitely gonna go. It's crazy because it's like, I don't understand why we're like this. I don't know if it's like an area thing, but we don't support our own up here either. Down there, they have a lot more unity, and I see that. So it's like, shit, if anything, I'll go down there just for the unity part. But it's like, I don't know, up here, it's just like everyone is so like to themselves and snobby and like, I don't know, yo zuzila. They just zuzi. I don't know. Comment down below, because that's something I really want to understand, and I never really completely looked into it. But I know Florida Haitians, and I know a lot of Haitians up here, obviously. So, you know, or other down south Haitians and other up north Haitians, and it's just such a difference. Like, you could see the difference in the way they act, the way they dance, the types of music they listen to, the types of events they have. Like, everything is so different. So comment down below. Apparently all Haitian parents are strict. I see some truth to this one. However, I can say that my parents were not strict whatsoever. Therefore, that is not true. Even if my parents were strict, I would know that clearly there's not strict Haitian parents. I know plenty of people that I grew up with whose parents were not strict. Just because you're Haitian doesn't mean you have strict parents. Sure, my parents that let me really go to sleepovers, but I wouldn't consider that strict. I consider that being cautious, because there's lots of things that can happen. I've heard stories of little girls getting water, boiling water poured on them during sleepovers, or their hair cut off during sleepovers, or getting raped, kidnapped, all types of stuff during sleepovers. So I feel like that's just being cautious. However, yeah, I don't believe all Haitian parents are strict. I do think that a lot of Haitian parents are strict, but not all of them are strict. This is a thing that just happens. A lot of Haitians did come here for a better life, and they want to make sure that their kids have a better life than they did growing up. Therefore, they make sure they keep their kids on a short leash. And to an extent, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, unless you're being detrimental to your child, like holding them back from doing what they truly want to do, or being condescending to them and saying disrespectful words to them when they don't need it. You know, stuff like that. I feel like unless you're being harmful to your kids psychologically, physically, or mentally, that's when it's a problem. But I don't think there's anything wrong with being a strict parent. I heard that like Haitians think they're better than everyone, and it's just like, I could see why people could think that. And I feel like a lot of that comes from the fact that, you know, Haiti was the first independent black country, and I know there's going to be some dumbass people that sit there and they're like, oh no, there was other ones. Yeah, Ethiopia was free, but they were never enslaved. So I guess the right term to say is they were the first enslaved country to be freed, that freed themselves. Okay, I guess that's the best way to say it, but you get the point. Haiti was the first independent black country, and then after Haiti gained its independence, it did help helped in the American Revolutionary War as well as a lot of other countries' revolutionary wars. So I feel like a lot of Haitians carry that sense of pride, and some Haitians do probably think that they're better than other people. I've heard a lot of Haitians express the fact that they think that they're better than a lot of African Americans or even Africans or, you know, other black people, and it's just like, I mean, to each their own. I get why they would feel that way, but at the same time, I don't think it's okay to like express that you're better than anyone, because at the end of the day, we're all black in that essence and we're all human in that essence. So I think it's a sense of pride, like way too much pride sometimes. I mean, we gotta be real here. Like, let's be real here. Do you know how many times I've heard my mom or my dad be like, yeah, vieux black American, yo. Oh, c'est pas vieux black American. I'm just like, alrighty. And it even goes deep down into Haiti. Oh, moun lati bonit sa yo, yo pa bon. Oh, moun gonaïs sa yo, yo fait voodoo. And it's just like, y'all just don't know what y'all want. Y'all don't like other black people. Y'all don't like yourselves. So it's just like, I just don't pay no mind to it. I really don't. I've had a lot of like Haitians try to act like they better than me, and I'm just like, listen, I will beat the shit out of you. I'm sorry, that was back in my days. I just be like, I just ignore it at this point, because it's like, what do you want me to do? It is what it is. If that's what you think, then so be it. That's your reality. Haitians don't go to the doctor or go to the hospital. My parents only had me for the most part. My dad had my sister, but other than that, realistically, I was the only kid with them in the household. Every time I even coughed, they were like, no, hospital, doctor. So that's my parents. My parents really, really cared about my well-being, to the point where recently I was having a migraine spell, and this is like what, my 3rd week full of headaches, and it finally went away. And I can genuinely say my parents genuinely always forced me to go to the hospital for every little thing. I don't know about y'all, but I do know a couple people that did tell me that they had broken arms and all types of shit, and their parents didn't bring them to the hospital. So, I mean, I guess that has to do with hospital bills. Nobody wants to pay $500 for like some little shit that you went to the hospital for, which I think is really fucked up, because especially when it comes to kids can have a fever that could be really something serious, and they could end up dying if you don't take them to the doctor. So if you're a Haitian parent, or you're one of those parents that doesn't like to take your kid to the, you know, doctor when they just have a fever, just know that that fever could be something very, very serious, okay? Especially if your kid is injured. That could be really, really serious. Just because they fell and it was just a little bruise, that shit can be something way deeper than what you think it is. Haitian men, okay? We all know the common stereotypes about Haitian men, okay? Haitian men are cheap. Haitian men cheat. Haitian men ain't shit. They ruin your credit. They ruin your life. I mainly date Haitian men, African American men, Hispanic men. I'm currently with a Haitian man. Best Haitian man I've ever had in my life. He don't give me those type of problems. But I've been with some Haitian men that never really ruined my credit or really took money from me per se, to the point where I was like, oh my God, now I'm broke because of you. But I've had some really toxic Haitian men. Okay, I'll tell you that right now. Like, really, really toxic. Just really, really, like, shitty. But I've had some really, really good ones that were really, really good men. Didn't cheat, didn't do anything. But I had a lot that cheated all damn day, and I didn't find out till we broke up. So I guess, again, just like any other race, nationality, ethnicity, not everyone's the same. Not every stereotype fits all. Not just because you meet one Haitian that's this way, or one whatever that's that way, doesn't mean that they're all that way. Yeah, so I think I listed most of the common stereotypes. Comment down below if I missed any. Let me know down in the comment section below, have you heard any of these, and why do you think these stereotypes have come about? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and do all that, and I'm gonna see y'all next time.